Good morning. I'm Kim and
I'm Trish.
Trish is going to go over some of the changes in the art competition, especially in the photography, and also demonstrate how the pictures are supposed to be on the foam board. So I'm going to switch the camera around here and let her share that with you.
Okay.
So
First thing that I want to do is talk about the general rules. Now, I think it was last month, I sent a whole package out to everybody on email. And so everybody should have all of these rules and the categories and everything. But if you can't find them for any reason, just let me know and I'll resend them to you. Okay.
Sounds good. And I put them in the newsletter last month too, and I'll put them in again in
It's a good
month.
idea just to do it because sometimes you just forget to go back and then can't find them.
Okay.
But okay, you'll have the general rules, but it's really, really important to read all of the rules because that's where you'll find all your information, your basic information. I do want to read a couple of things to you now, though. I want to talk specifically about photography because the arts and crafts essentially haven't changed in the last several years. They're pretty much the same. We have 44 categories in crafts. The arts are the usual ones, but the photography is the one who's changed a great deal, and it could be a little confusing. So let me just read a couple of things in the general rules so that you can keep this in mind. Okay, the size requirements. Okay, this is a big question. Craft items may not be larger than nor weigh more than one person can carry. Okay, that's really important to remember, okay? If you can't pick it up and carry it, and I'm not talking about hefty ladies, I mean anybody, if anybody can't pick it up, we can't use it. Okay?
So like the cornhole boards that we had a couple years ago would be way too heavy and big.
Yeah,
Okay.
we can't do that, okay?
All right.
The second is paintings and drawings should be no larger than 33 inches on any side and no smaller than 12 inches on any side, including the frame. Okay. So that's a question that I've had several times. Okay, each photograph must be an 8 by 10 inch print. All photographs must be mounted on a rigid 8 by 10 inch board, and overall thickness may not exceed 3/8 of an inch. No mats, frames, or hangers are to be included. Include the following information on the back. This is what people forget all the time, okay? Member's name, the name of the club, district number, division, and category name. And then mark your item with an arrow indicating the top of the photograph. See, I've done this. This goes on the back of my photograph, and I'll show you.
So it's your name, the club, the district, the photography category,
right,
and then the name of your picture, and or is that the category name? That's the category name, right? Reflections, and then Okay, and then that's your particular photograph's name at the bottom.
Correct, and don't forget to put your arrow because that's important.
The arrow.
Yes, you must have an arrow that points to the top of the photograph, okay?
Okay,
because sometimes it's hard to tell with some things like flowers or something, you know, but the general rule. Okay, so I'm going to start by showing you with the photographs. What I use is foam core, and I bought this from Michael several years ago, actually, and it comes in large sheets, and I just asked him to cut it out for me as 8 by 10 size, because now I just talked to Kim, and she said, Kim, you got yours at
I bought
Walgreens?
one at Walgreens. Yeah, it was a poster board size of this foam board.
Foam core.
And I just took an X-Acto knife and traced my picture and cut it out at 8 by 10 sizes myself. But that's where I got mine. And we were saying maybe Staples would have it.
Well,
maybe.
Yes, I would ask at Staples. Now, of course, Michael's has it.
Of course.
And they will cut it out, but maybe Staples would too. If Staples has it and they have a cutter, they would cut it for you in 8 by 10 sizes.
That would be nice. Okay.
Now, I wanted to show you how I attach mine to the board. Now, I use double-sided tape, like so, okay? You can get that at Staples or, anywhere. Michael's, Staples, anywhere. You can use glue, but please don't use the little glue tubes that the children
The
use.
glue sticks.
They don't stick.
Right.
They do not stick on this.
And it's going to come off if it's going to state or on or whatever.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. It has to stay. So if you would like, I can show you how I do mine.
Sure.
And it's very easy. It's not it's not a big deal at all. I just take a piece of the double-sided. I'm not going to take real long with this because and one thing too, this does come off. You know what I've done several times is take, because I've done this for several years, I take the old picture off if I don't want to keep it and just put a new one on top of it.
Oh, to reuse your foam board?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a
you
good
can do that.
idea.
You can use it, sure. So I just put this along the side like so. And it's a little tricky to get on here straight sometimes. So let's see. I think that's...
Yeah, because sometimes the foam
looks
board
like-
isn't exactly square.
It's exactly. So
That
this,
looks good.
I guess this is, it could come down, yeah, it could come down just a tad here. Let's see. That looks about right. This size happened to be, and I don't know why, I printed all my pictures. Some of them, this one printed exactly 8 by 10, but then some of them didn't, and they were a little bit smaller when I cut them out, so I'm just going to put them on that
Wish for the
way.
best, huh?
Yeah, and hope, let's see. And I've got a couple more. I wanted to talk a bit, okay, so then we'll put this is reflection, so let's just put,
That's your top.
yeah, put this on there. I can put it, you can put it on with regular tape. I just, since I've got this, I'll just put this on with the double side.
But it doesn't matter if it's double-sided or regular taped on the back.
No, because, yeah, you can just use regular Scotch tape if you want to on it. But be sure when you put it on, you got your arrow on there, make sure that you put it on with the arrow, because that would be easy to get that messed up. Okay.
There you go.
So then we got my pictures ready to go. It's easy.
Yep.
It didn't take any time. It was easy. But I would like to talk about the some of the information about here.
Like our new
Because it has
categories.
changed, yes. The categories. We have, in the photography, we have 90 to 97. Now, 97 doesn't count because we don't have, it's a category, it's called Rising Talent, and it's opened only to juniorettes. We have no juniorettes, so don't worry about that, okay? Okay, and category 90, it's Our World Up Close. Okay, the way they have it's a little confusing. Create a visual that offers a novel viewpoint or a macro image that takes a viewer into a whole new tiny world. Macro photography creates photos of small items that are larger than life. Some common examples are bugs or parts of flowers. So to do a macro, you got to get down pretty close to a small object. But yeah, it's...
And that's new and different this year.
Yeah, it's a totally new category, so you'll just have to read it and...
Use your imagination and start looking at the tiny things, huh?
Exactly, and make them
Okay.
as large as you can. You can, yeah, okay, natural wonders. Okay, this is another one. Use wide angles and panoramas or changeable landscape images, don't ask me what that is, to showcase mountains, meadows, sand hills, rivers, waterfalls, ocean, deserts, or any other magnificent vista. It sounds like you almost have to travel to mountains or beaches or something to get
Something
that.
beautiful
So,
than panoramic in an
Yeah.
8x10. Usually the panoramics that I do are like long.
exactly, it's really hard to do a panoramic for an 8x10. So
But get creative there too.
yes, okay. Now reflections. This is very confusing, and I've had to read it a couple of times, and I don't know whether mine would qualify for that, but I'm going to put it in anyway, and I'll show you what I mean. Okay, it features a setting, situation, or landmark that brings back poignant memories. Okay, that's reflections on, or capture a fleeting image reflected in glass, water, or another mirrored surface. So you have two separate,
Totally
Totally different-
reflective
totally different
ideas.
things. One is
Wow.
reflection. What are you reflecting on something that is important to you or means something to you, or go out and take a reflection from glass.
Sounds like two different categories, but it's two in one.
It is.
That's going to be a hard one to judge.
Yeah, I think so. And I'm going to go over with the judges these so they'll understand them too.
Of course.
Okay, the judge. Okay, then the next one is Florida, which is easy. Images of people, places, events unique to our state.
We'll
Okay,
probably get
that's
tons of
easy.
those.
That's easy. Okay. So if you have any questions on the categories or anything, talk to me about it.
And that's it. There's no other categories. That's it.
That's
right?
it.
So
That's it for
before we've had
photography.
several different ones in addition to that, right?
Well, we never had these.
I
These
know.
are totally new.
These are
totally
brand new
Yeah,
and
we-
not as many categories for photographs, it
Yeah,
seems
there,
like.
yeah, there were only four.
Oh, were there only
categories in
four before?
in
Okay.
photographs. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, but they've added some, and now let me read something else that's totally different.
Okay.
Okay. We have always had a separate thing for. Okay, let me see if I can explain. GFWC is the overall General Federation of Women's Clubs, okay, which we are under. They sponsor a photography contest every year. And I'm going to read this last paragraph. It says, the state photography chairman, okay, will submit one winner from each category from 90 to 93. Only 1, 2, 3, 4, only the first four categories, okay. She will submit one winner from each category for national judging, okay. For instance, if your photograph gets first place in our local contest, it will go to the district contest in, St. Petersburg in February. Excuse me. If it gets first place in the district, it will go to the state convention, which I think this year is in April. Usually they're April, May.
So I
They're
have it
April
on my
and May.
calendar,
Yeah,
but
they're in
yeah.
April and May. Anyway, it will go to the state contest, and in that state contest is what they're talking about. The state photography chairman will submit one winner from each category for national judging. Each of these winners must sign a GFWC Creative Arts waiver, which, this will be later on that you have to worry about that. It says GFWC will award $100 for first place, $75 for second place, and $50 for third place in each category. So
And that's in the nationwide
that is
winners?
nationwide. That's a nationwide contest. And
Okay.
I have to brag, I did win a first place one time.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah, it was for, you know what, I think I missed talking about a category.
Okay.
I did forget. Living the volunteer spirit.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. These photographs capture the special moments in the lives of GFWC club women as they meet, plan, advocate, volunteer, or celebrate in groups or one-on-one. So that's one that's going to be considered in the
Another
general-
category.
Yeah, in the national one. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. This is. I have to show this one. Of course, you'll see it at the contest, but.
This is your reflections?
This is my reflections, and I did a trip to New York in April, and I had not really been to New York before, but anyway, I took a lot of photographs, and it was a very meaningful trip, and I just combined a lot in like a collage. Now, whether they'll accept it, I don't know. But that's my reflections.
That's your submission.
Okay?
Either way.
That was my interpretation
I
of
love it.
reflections. Okay.
That's
Okay,
awesome.
so that's
Okay.
all I have. If
All right.
anyone has any questions or needs any help or anything like that, please let me know. I'd be glad to.
And they can email you.
They can email me, peg3400@gmail.com. Yeah.
All right.
I'm in the membership book, so all you have to do is just find me there.
All right. All right.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.